Hello, everybody. Average Gamer here. Welcome back to the second episode of the Seattle Grizzlies in NHL 20. So, NHL expansion draft. I figure I'd tell you, take a moment to welcome you to the Seattle Grizzlies franchise. You have your plate full with the upcoming expansion draft, but I'll touch base with you again a few days before the draft itself, after I get a sense of who other teams are going to make available. I think that's supposed to be one of the coaches. So here's the salary cap for the next year. Max cap is 81.5 million. Minimum is 60.2. So we have to make sure we hit that 60.2. Max player cap is 16.3. Minimum player cap, minimum you can pay a player is 700, and then max rookie salary is 9.25. So we have to remember the min and the high on that one for sure. One of the first things I want to do as well is nothing there, apparently, because I can't do anything. Here we go. So, officially, the lottery results have occurred. Vancouver has the first overall pick, then Detroit, then Minnesota, then Colorado, then Los Angeles, then us at 6, New Jersey at 7, Buffalo at 8, the Rangers at 9, Edmonton at 10, Anaheim at 11, Philly at 12, Chicago, Florida, and then Arizona. Honestly, we don't have much to do when it comes to some of these players. So, I mean, we're pretty much just going to draft whoever we can draft. So here's the thing. I still have to... Do I have to hire a coaching staff still? Okay, I have a coach. Do I have to hire? Oh my gosh. When I go to franchise view, no data. So I theoretically don't. Like view contracts. Let's see how many contracts I have. None, because I don't exist yet. Let's look to see who's becoming a possible free agent. Why are you loading so long? So pending free agents. So these are all guys that are theoretically becoming available as of midnight in a couple days. Possibly Marner. So this is technically all the stuff that happened at the beginning of this year. Possibly Patrick Laine. But Marner and Laine are RFAs. Is there a way for me to... Interesting. So you won't tell me if they're RFAs or not. Good to know. So yeah, so basically our team is going to be slowly built up over the next few years. So retirement, we're going to jump to the next day here. Here we go, expansion draft. Oh, these are... Okay, so this is who I'm picking. And from who. So I'm going to start with teams like Toronto that are issues with cap. I want to see who they're offering. Jake Muzzin, Gartner, Zaitsev, Kapanen. Kapanen would not be bad. Jake Muzzin would give me a good defenseman. Pretty much anyone over 80. What about goalies? Hutchinson, Sparks, and Campusalo. Who are you offering? I want to look at goalies first. Ryan Miller, Johnson, and Boyle. You're all old. And I wish I could just hit a button and swap over real quick. Arizona. Michael Grabner, really? You might actually be pretty good, but let's see goalie-wise. Darcy Kemper, Calvin Pickard, once again, Bowston. Carcillo wouldn't be bad. Some of these guys, too, I can actually trade them away, which, I mean, that's a thing, right? Yaroslav Halak. Zane McIntyre and someone named Vlader. Dan Vlader. No. Kyle Opposo, Scandella, Boguson, Carter Hutton, Wedgwood. Really? I mean, we're not going to get anyone of quality, I'll say this now, unless one of the teams just can't cover somebody. Like, for example, Mark Giordano. At the same time, he's 35 years old. But look how much money he makes. He's got 4 years left on his contract. So something like that guy would be actually not that bad because it helps us boost up our the amount of money we need. We're not paying players that much money. Mike Smith. And I might actually go for Riddick. So right now, Calgary with Riddick is the goalie I'm thinking of going to. Yeah, still Calgary with Riddick. Let's see here. Once again, goalies. Cam Ward. Oh, Anton Forsberg. Oh. Who are your players available? Gustafson, Murphy, Chris Kunitz. You know what? I already have my first goalie that I want. We got Anton Forsberg from Chicago. Carl Soderberg? Yeah, thing is, you're old. Problem is, a lot of these guys we're going to get are going to be either old or guys that we can kind of be like, okay. Varlamov or Martin? You would be a good goalie to get, but you only have 1 year left on your contract. And you're 31, so you still have like 3 or 4 years left. So Varlamov is number 1. So Varlamov is possibly the next goalie we're going to go with. Matt Duchene. You have 1 year left. That's why you're letting him go. Yeah, Duchene, Ryan Dzingel. You actually are leaving up a good... Wait a second. Corpusalo, Kincaid, and Berube. Corpusalo actually might not be a bad goalie too. He's only 25 and he's already 80 overall. Now, unless there's a better goalie out there. Anton Khudobin. Yeah. So far right now, we've spent $1.6 million on 2 players. We haven't really spent that much money. Jonathan Bernier, no. Edmonton. Edmonton might be in a bit of a bind too. Adam Larson. Andre Sekera. Brodziak wouldn't be bad. He's a little old, though. Petrovic, Tyrati. Meh. I was gonna say, I wouldn't be surprised if you gave up more than one goalie. I don't like the fact that it keeps bumping me back to the beginning. Florida. Sick. Basically, I want to do this and see if there's any player that specifically... Reimer, no, wait. Was it Columbus that I picked one of the goalies from? I did. Why did I pick you? Because I want to pick you. So far, we've got a centerman and a goalie. Los Angeles. Leipzig. Wait, what? Why are you available? That kind of like, why were you available? Maybe constraints, maybe? Bolino, fair, okay. Staylock and Hammond, the hamburger. L'Oreal. Andrew Shaw, Byron, Ben. I was about to say, be like, why would my would they make available Riley? Lindgren. No, thank you. Oh, for gosh sakes. Nashville. Who you got available here? Does anyone stick out right now? No. Except for a second there, I thought they were offering Shea Weber. That was going to be confusing to me. Soros. I'm allowed 3 goalies, right? There's no one else really from Nashville there that really caught my attention. Muller wouldn't be a bad thing because you're the closest we can get, unless you're offering me a really good goalie. Schneider and Lack. No, thank you. I'm going to go with Muller from you guys, unless... $23.75. Go Muller. You're really not offering me much there, New Jersey. Islanders. Anders Lee? Are you serious? And Brock Nelson. Oh. Spiza. Andrew Ladd, you guys are offering a lot for me to take here. I don't want Leonard. I mean, I need to pad my money, so I'm gonna take Brock Nelson only because I can probably get him to re-sign. New York. Nemestikov, 100%, unless you're offering me somebody else. Dustin Tokarski. Oh, I always wondered where he ended up. No, we're going to take Nemestikov for sure. Oh, you're also offering Jacob Trouba. Oh, come on. No, I need a guy who can actually like score a goal. Oh. Manis Pariarvi wouldn't be bad actually. Thing is, you're not making that much money. Martin Gaborik. Wow. You aren't offering much. So how is someone who's not like 90 years old here? Ben Harper. He's a good, I mean, he's a 6'6" defenseman. So I'll take him from you guys. Niskanen wouldn't be bad. He's making $5 million. Harmon wouldn't be bad. I mean, he'll probably get up to like a maybe a 83 or an 84 for me, but he's 1 year left versus Niskanen, who has 3 years left on his contract. So I'll take him because he's got 3 years left. I mean, worst case scenario, we find someone who's bad, we can just dump them. Hornquist. Eric Goodbranson. Wouldn't be a bad guy. He's 3 years in. So, I mean, that gives us a... I mean, some of the things here we have to think about, right? Is how old the guy is, what his overall is, and do we want a tank? The thing is, yes, we do. So I'm going to take Eric Goodbranson. So I've got 4... San Jose. Brent Burns, are you serious? Yes. Yes. Mason. You're younger. Wait a second. He has an extension in play already. And I need a good number 1 center. Goligoski, Demir, Gabrick, Richard Panik, really? I'm thinking I'm going to go with Vin Hossa. Because he has 2 years left on his contract, he could get better and he could be trade bait. Basically someone I can trade away in a year or so for some good picks. Boston. There's no one in Boston that really screams out. Can't believe Brent Burns was available. Why are you available? Well, I'm taking you for sure. Tampa Bay. Let's see who they leave available. Ryan McDonough. He's got a 7-year deal. Anton Strawman. He was less available because this guy's available. Be a good number 2 centerman. You're only 21. You're on a 2-way contract. You have 2 years left in your deal. Worst case scenario, I could trade you. Boston. Yeah, still nothing really that pops up in mind. I'm thinking of teams that are already really good. Or in Toronto's case, it should be good. I've already got 6 defensemen. And you're old. But Kasperi Kapanen is 22 years old. I do need a left winger. Right now, no defensemen off the top of my head are available that I want. 83 overall. Worst case scenario, I can move you on the deadline. You have 5 years left on a $6 million contract. Are you going to be a problem for me in 3 years? Probably. You are younger and have a shorter contract, and I could probably move you as I get better. And I need a left winger. Yeah. Because a lot of these guys are going to be gone off our team pretty quickly. I mean, Sam Bennett might be good for us long term. He's almost a 20-goal scorer. 23 years old. He's never scored 20 goals. But he wouldn't be a bad fourth line center. We've got 1 year left, so we can always move him by the deadline. Calvin DeHaan. Hayden Fleury. Because you're theoretically an elite player, I'm taking you. Worst case scenario, let's move things around a little bit. Dornov, you wouldn't be bad for an AHL lineup. Give me an extra defenseman in there if someone gets hurt. But Namath will be the same, right? But you're both on one-way terms, one-way contracts. Still need a fourth line centerman or fourth line winger. You probably aren't too bad because I can trade you away in a year or so. We'll go with you. Can always go back and swap out some of these, so that's not bad. Matthias, like Como, Andrew Cogliano. I'm surprised you're still playing. You're 26. You're already extended for 1 more year. Yeah, we'll go for you. Detroit. So this is more of a depth thing I'm thinking of from now. Do we have any guys that we could possibly utilize here? That might be sleepers on the roster. You wouldn't be bad as a fourth line centerman just in case someone gets hurt. You know what? You're 23 years old and 78 overall. Worst case scenario, I can move you Minnesota. Guess I can go for a depth defenseman. Montreal. Maybe a depth winger, maybe. You're extended for $3 million. Thing is, I have to take a player from every single team, even if I don't want anybody. Let's take another depth defenseman. We got 3 more teams. Louis Erickson. A lot of guys on. Do we have a right winger available? Josh Levo. Contracts really don't matter because I can bury someone in the minors pretty easily. Mind you, some of these guys I can just trade away almost immediately. But let's look for maybe a depth right winger, maybe. Looks like it's gonna be Josh Levo. Because there's no one really else. Down to our last two. Pretty much we just want to see whoever is good to kind of put in spots here. It's 22. Wait, Tyler Myers, really? Okay, hold on. So I've got 11 defensemen. I want to move some out of here. Let's move you out. You out. You. Look for some other positions. Ben Harper's 24? Really? Why did I think he was older than that? Let's say David England. We can throw him somewhere else. Matt Cullen is 42 years old. You know what? Having another right winger wouldn't be bad in a two-way deal. You're already extended. You're also worse. So we'll go for Zach Anston Reese. Then for you, I mean, this guy's just screams pick 'em, so. Maybe another left winger? You're already extended. So these are our current picks. Brent Burns, Matt Duchene, Enrique, Tyler Myers, Janssen. Wait, actually, I can do this. Hold on. So here are my centers. So Broderick and Horowchuk are going to be in the A. Here's my left wingers. Pumple and O'Brien are going to be in the A. So right now, Levo is trade bait right off the hop, possibly. I'm going to look at possibly moving a right winger. And then goalies. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this. Because this gives me the ability to move a right winger. And wow, that took half an hour. Okay, I'm 4, 5, 6. If I go to the draft board, who am I? I gotta see where I'm drafting. So I got pick 6. So it's either going to be Kirby Datch, Bowen Byram, or Capo Caco. Now, this is where I can possibly package my pick and a right winger. I think draft... Oh, I said draft interviews, I think, are just a way of... Wait, what? Interview. Okay, this is new. What's your strengths? Strengths are shooting. What's your weakness? I don't understand what just happened. So these are all the guys I might be picking. Okay. I'm kind of confused as to why that's even a thing. Do I get like different... NHL already, okay. Now if I pick, for example, this guy. So if I talk to him now and asked him what his weakness is, skills, weakness. So he said his weakness was shooting. So now when I select him, yeah, weakness none. I don't understand. Like, yeah, I don't understand the point of that. Like, if it gave me information about the kid. All right, so here we go. So what I want to do is I want to... Where am I? I'm 6th. The guy I want is probably going 5th. So I want to jump up at least 2. So would you be willing to trade my pick for let's go with Josh Levo. In England. Well, let's just try this. For that in my first pick. So I'm giving you a right winger and my first pick, and you're giving me your first pick. Okay. How about I also gave you my third? Hey! So we moved up. We're now picking fourth. So you're picking Hughes. Radulov. Hey, we're getting Capo. 100% we're getting Capo. Now, my question is, who's next on the thing here? So we were able to move in a right winger. That's actually all that's all the moves I'm going to do. So I'm just going to sim to my next pick. So the computer is saying take this guy. So I'm just going to take him. All right, we're going to sim to our next pick. Unless the AI gives me an offer. You know what? I'll take this kid. Send to our next pick. Well, you're telling me I should take this guy. Pretty much every pun after round 3 is a crapshoot. Sometimes you'll end up with, all-star players. Other times you'll end up with guys that just never play in the NHL. So now you're basically telling me, hey, wait, did they change all this? Yeah. Mental note. Well, you say elite, so I can take you. So interesting. So I had this guy at 189. It's 193 now. Well, I was around 7. Nice. Well, I can do a fine trade now if I wanted. But let's sim the rest of it. Alright, so we got Capo Caco. Someone and some other people that I'm not too knowledge about as of yet, but we'll take a look at these guys that we got. Colorado traded their first overall draft pick for this next year to Montreal. Okay. Anaheim traded the second for a second and fourth. So those are after the fact. So they just did some additional stuff. All right. Resign phase. So this is nothing we have to worry too much about, right? Wait, what? Wait. So I have guys that need to be re-signed. Hold on here a second. You want 3.6 million for 6 years. I will 100% agree with that if that's what you want. You're not as good as Kapanen. So how about 3 years for 2? Muller. I'm just going to qualify you for the moment. You, Anton Reese, you're just going to get a qualifying offer. Sam Bennett, qualify. Huddlelook, qualify. And Saucy, qualify. Wait, so then do I need to re-sign some of these? Oh, I need to re-sign some of you as well. A few million for 1 year. Then Wolf, I'm just gonna let these guys are like certain players, like certain guys I'm just gonna leave. Like all these guys here are whatevers, except for Capo Caco. You're getting a contract immediately at max value. We're gonna go ahead today. So we offered it 4 contracts. You were good to go. You were good to go. You were good to go. And you're good to go. Okay. So now I've got you two to worry about. Tyler Myers. You want 6 years at 4.5. How about 6 years at 2.25? Duchesne. You want 8 years at 7.8. What about 8 years at 7.5? Then Johnson. Oh, 4.5 for you instead. Advance a day and see what happens. You agreed, and you agreed. Perfect. Alright. So we still got 12 million available. And we've got you 4 to sign. I don't think any of you are actually even going to be on any of my main lines, so I'll view a contract. It's going to be 2-way. I'll give you max. And I'll give you 3 years. Sam Bennett. Problem here is that Bennett will be on. So you're going to be getting a good. You know what? You know, that'll put you at 25. You're going to be on the in the minors for sure. You want a 2-way deal. That's actually perfect for me. I'm probably going to move one of these guys very soon. Probably O'Brien here. Yeah, you're going to be up here. I mean, you're going to replace Hotra pretty quickly. So I can look at maybe moving another right winger there. Muller is going to be one of my defensemen. You better want a two-way deal, because if you don't, okay, good. 1 year for now, and I might move you. Move you a little later. All right, let's go a day. Good to go. Session. Muller said no. Anton Reese said no. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Senators are good. Left wingers are good. You are 5th. You're 6th on the roster. You're not making the main roster, buddy. I'll give you max like that. But, I mean, Muller, I mean, I got 10 million left. I mean, you know what? I'll give you what you want. Can I withdraw? Dude, you're not getting paid more than Strata here. You know what? I'm good. I will happily sit on that for a little while. Event today. And then event today again. Oh, okay. I'm not too worried about that. Because what I'm going to do now is find a trade. Does anybody want him? There we go. We got someone's offering a 3rd and a 7th. 3rd and a 5th. 3rd and a 7th. Oh. I'm going to take Nashville's. It's like, if you're not going to, you know, like, be good, then, you know, there you go. What we're going to do now, we use the proposed trade button, but in actuality, well, actually, hold on. How much money do I have available? I've got 10 million available. Who is a free agent? He wants 7 at 7-9. I'm going to offer him 7 at 8. He's not worth 4 first-round round picks. Yeah, I want U of A. Here we go. Panarin is 7 and wants 8. Some of these guys would be good to get into. Number 1 goalie actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Sergei Bobrovsky, here we go. He's 30, so he can go for a couple more years easily. Seven for 7. If I can get him, I'm beyond happy. One really good goalie will set things up perfectly for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to advance one day. I use the trade option just to see how many players I have where. So if we go to centers. Okay. You're going to go to the minors, so I'm not worried about you, but I want to sign at least a couple AHLers to my roster here. So if I go to view, will view contracts show me the bottom? No. I mean, my AHL stuff will slowly filter. So I'm thinking of just leaving my AHL stuff. You see, like, there we go. You're an RFA. Change. So what UFAs? You know what? I think I should be okay. Because mostly players will slowly go into the AHL because we just started, right? The thing is, though, is I want to make sure because if I get him, I'm immediately throwing yes. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We just signed Sergei Bobrovsky. I need to get rid of one of my other goalies now. Or actually, do I? Not really. I mean, I am going to get rid of... I mean, Forsberg makes more money than Campbell. Wolf is... Yeah. You have 1 year, 2. You're probably going to get better than Campbell. You're a year younger and only 1 stat less. So, see if anyone would be interested maybe in finding and getting Campbell here. 5th and a 6th, 4th and a 7th. You're offering a centerman. Ilya Shurov. Who is this person? Dude's got 2 years left on his contract. No. What? Oh. Who's worth more? Basically, they're worth the same. And you know what? Having... I already have a backup goalie in Suros, for sure. And you know what? Just having 2 AHL goalies... I mean, having one goalie being able to get called up, that's good, won't be bad. So he could call up to replace. So I'm going to move Forrest. No. I'm going to leave it for now. How is my thing for next year? Alright, so I know that many guys actually becoming free agents next year, which is good. Like Nemesnikov is going to be a big deal. But we've got 20 some odd million available after, going out, so not bad actually. Not bad at all. Alright, so we got our number one goalie. What are the odds of that? We're good. We've got how much money actually do I have left? I'm like, it actually doesn't say how much money I have on the cap. Oh no, it does, right? Top left. I'm at 77.5 at 81.5. So I've got 3 and change available to me. Do I want to see if there's anyone in there that wants roughly $3 million for a one-way deal, for a 1-year deal? That's mine. $3 million. You want 3-4? No. A lot of these guys are a lot older. Actually, hold on one second. Here's a move if you want to bust. Oh, that's the max I can offer, yeah. Hold on. What if I offered you a 1-year, $3 million contract? I have to give up a 2nd round pick for that. So basically, if he wants out of Toronto, he has to take my pick. He can take it, and I can just walk away with it. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. In the next episode, we'll start preseason. See how our team is, and I might just skip preseason altogether and just go straight to the beginning of the season. We're not going to be playing as our AHL affiliate, mainly because there's really no one on the AHL affiliate that I really care about at this time. But I'll see you in the next episode. If anyone watches this. If no one watches it, then I'm done. If people actually watch this, there we go. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.